Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. Had to make this video over. I made it and then I accidentally deleted it. So I had to make this video over. And yeah, so that's what we're here right now. We're doing the NFL game picks, of course. As you guys know, this is week 10. The season is kind of going fast. Slow down, season. Please slow down. Football is my favorite sport to watch. Slow down. We need to keep football around for quite some time. But first game right off the bat, as you guys see already, is the Bengals versus the Ravens. That right there is the Thursday night game, which come on today at 7 o'clock by 7:15. And I believe the Ravens at home, so we're going to see a nice matchup between these two teams. Division games are always different. Remember, the Browns and Ravens played a few weeks back, and the Browns upset the Ravens, which was surprising to see. But the Ravens did handle business against the Broncos, beating them 41-10. And then the Bengals, looking at the way the Bengals are kind of get back to 500. They're 4-5 right now. They win this game, get back at 500, and keep yourself a little bit in the race of the division. It's still a little far-fetched, but still in the race of the division, and still definitely in the race of the playoffs if you win this game. But I just can't see them being able to stop the Ravens. Now, the division games are always played differently, of course, but the way the Broncos defense got thrashed by the Ravens, the Broncos had a good defense too. They third in points allowed, very good defense. But the Ravens went down there and thrashed them, destroyed them. And then the Bengals defense has been shaky, been inconsistent, been up and down throughout the year. I doubt they go out there and try to stop Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. I think the game will be close, but not super close. But I think the game will be close, probably a one-score game where the Ravens may win by 6 or 7, something like that, maybe around that range. But I think the Ravens handle business and kind of keep control of the whole game and defeat the Bengals. Giants and Panthers. Panthers got to win. Bryce Young getting the win. He played pretty good too last week. I think 180 yards passing. He had one interception. That interception was not his fault. That was more of the receiver fault. The ball is right there, all right here, right there. Then you just get the ball snatched away from you by the corner. And I'm like, okay, that should be definitely on the receiver. But yeah, I think Bryce Young did a pretty good job, solid job against the Saints. I think this week against the Giants pass rush is pretty good. But the Giants offense still very shaky. The offensive line can't really stop nobody to give Daniel Jones time. And Daniel Jones have his moments where he look good, he has moments where he look horrible. So like very consistent, and they just can't have no separation on the outside either. They have Darius Slayton, he make plays here and there. Of course, Malik Neighbors, the rookie they got, but it's still not enough. They still have enough like consistency there in that like on the outside with the receiver rooms and tight ends. The offense just seems stale and stagnant, lackluster. They have some pieces. The running back, they have the rookie running back as well. They have some nice pieces, but it just doesn't seem like it's enough to get the job done. Now they play the Panthers, a team that's kind of on par with them, but I still probably take the Panthers in this game. I thought this game can go either way, but I'm gonna take the Panthers in this one. Patriots, Bears. The Bears should win this one. Buffalo Bills and Colts. The Colts got opportunity to get back to 500 as well. And they had Anthony Richardson in. They benched him, picked Flacco in. Flacco didn't look too good last game against the Vikings. We're going to see what happens this game, but I doubt they beat the Bills. The Bills are a team that's just steamrolling teams, been on a roll, and been dominating. So I doubt the Bills lose to the Colts. So I'm going to take the Bills in this one. Vikings, and then you got Jaguars. I'm going to take the Vikings in this one because pretty obvious. Jaguars team looks like it's on the verge of just blowing it all up. Probably this offseason, Doug Peterson might be gone. We don't know what will happen fully. They paid Trevor Lawrence and made him the highest paid quarterback. He's not playing like the highest paid quarterback. He's not horrible, but he's not playing that elite level tier like that. He's playing like all right, playing pretty good some games, but not enough to help you go out there and be like, this is a guy. This right here is the elite level guy, franchise guy, the highest paid quarterback. He's not playing like that, and they're losing. Broncos Chiefs. That's a good one. The Broncos got the defense to match against the Chiefs. Chiefs been dominating. I remember last week I told you guys I'm gonna pick the I wasn't gonna pick the Bucks, but I said something tell me that something gonna happen in the end of the game and the Chiefs gonna win. So I picked the Chiefs last week and the Chiefs won in overtime. The Bucks should have went for 2. When you're playing against a team like that and you go down there, you march down there and you get the point right there, you have an opportunity to end it right there. Not give them a chance. You see what they do it many times in the overtime. Have confidence in your team right there. The confidence to go for it on that, go for 2 right there in that situation. Try to find a way to try your best play possible and try to win in that moment. I think even if you don't get it, you'll kind of leave your team with the confidence like, okay, you trusted me to go out there. It's a Super Bowl caliber team. This team that won a Super Bowl the past 2 years, trying to three-peat, to go out there and try to win it for us. I felt there'd been a lot of confidence for the team. I think it might have got it. You never know. It might have got it too as well. So I feel like it's better to do that because the coin flip, now in playoffs it's a little different because you get an opportunity to get the ball back. In overtime, they do score, but in overtime, in the regular season is a coin flip. So you might as well do the coin flip, basically going for 2, saying like if he get the ball back first, we know Mahomes' track record. He might march down the field. Our defense has been letting him march down the field the entire game. So if he get the ball first, then we might lose. So I might as well just go for it and keep it in my hands, and I'm gonna go for it myself and see what happens. The Buccaneers decided to go overtime and they fell short. And now, yeah, I think they're sitting at 4-5 right now. But I think the Broncos have the defense to match against the Chiefs. Have the defense to match against the Chiefs. And the Chiefs been kind of playing with their food a little bit. Not playing with their food, but kind of getting like scaling away barely. You know, remember my Steelers when they was 12-0? They started off a few years back in 2020. They started off 12-0, and we kind of scathed our way through a lot of games. A lot of games were very close. Most of our games was very close. I think only had like probably one or two games that were kind of like decided heavily, but everything else was very close. So like we scathed our way. We won by 3 points. We won by a game-winning touchdown. We won by like everything was kind of very close. I think the Chiefs are kind of doing that a little bit this year. Their defense is cool, but they're kind of doing that a little bit this year. I think this game right here could be the game, a division game. You're playing the Broncos at home. You have a good track record against the Broncos, of course, at home. But this could be one of those games where the division opponent, like the Broncos, walk in there and keep the game very close. And then you never know. When the game is close and you keep teams around, they usually find a way to prevail. So I'm gonna take the underdog in the upset. Take the Denver Broncos in this one versus the Chiefs to beat them. I think it'll be a close game. I know the simulation is showing 33-22. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I think the game will be close. I think it'll be like one of those 16-19 type games. It'll be something crazy that's gonna happen like that in that sense. I think the Broncos find a way to get it done. Falcons, Saints, taking the Falcons. 49ers, Buccaneers. That's an interesting one. It should be a good game, but I'm taking the 49ers in this one. Steelers, Commanders. Steelers. You know, as you guys know, I'm a Steelers fan. The Steelers added Preston Smith, you added Mike Williams, you add more depth to a defense that's already elite, Super Bowl caliber defense, and then you add a receiver to the receiving room that you've been kind of desperately needing, size in the receiving room, and a consistent guy too as well. With Calvin Austin, he's playing better too, getting more consistent. You know, George Pickens gonna do his thing, of course. So having those guys kind of implemented there, Van Jefferson been playing a little better the past few games he played as well. So you're looking at like, okay, might be gearing to be something nice. Najee Harris rushed for 3 straight 100-yard games. We're gonna see what he does in this game against the Commanders. Commanders defense have his moments where it looks very good and has moments where you can like exploit it a little bit too as well. But their offense been firing on all cylinders. So it's gonna be a good matchup between the two teams. I think whoever wins this game gonna win probably by 3 points, most likely. It might come down to the wire like that in that sense. I say whoever win this game win 23-20. And I think the Steelers find a way to win 23-20. I think the Steelers to win this one. And not, well, maybe a little bit because of biasness, of course, but also because of the matchup. I think the matchup after the bye week, Coach Tomlin is very good after the bye week. And also, Coach Tomlin is 24-6 versus rookie quarterbacks, which is third most all time. So, yeah, I think he's going to add that and make it 25-6 this week. Tennessee Titans versus the Chargers. I'm taking the Chargers to win that one. Jets versus the Cardinals. Taking the Jets to win this one. I think the Jets find themselves and get back on track again, add another win, and try to stay a little bit in the race a little bit and keep their season alive. Eagles, Cowboys, taking the Eagles. Dak Prescott might have season-ending hamstring surgery, so he might be out for the rest of the year. Or, well, I said might be out. I just said season ended. He is going to be out the rest of the year. He's going to be out for the rest of the year if he had that surgery, so we'll have to see. Cooper Rush is all right, but I don't see them having enough firepower to beat the way Saquon Barkley been running. And he's the leading rusher, or second leading rusher, the way he's been running, and the way Jalen Hurts been kind of keeping them. Let me knock on some wood. We're back. Knock on some wood. The way Jalen Hurts have not turned the ball over. He's been doing a good job. You know, I'm a fan of Jalen Hurts. I love Jalen Hurts' leadership and his play style. The way he's not been turning the ball over. He's been turning the ball over to start the season off a lot, but he's been playing safe football, been playing smart football. He got his guys back, A.J. Brown. He got Devontae Smith as well. So he's been doing a good job and not turning the ball over. So I think the Eagles just have too much firing power, and they're going to win this game against the Cowboys, of course. Even if Dallas at home. Dallas at home actually might be worse than on the road. So I think the Eagles win this against the Cowboys. Lions and Texans, that should be an interesting game. I would say the Lions, but Texans might surprise you, might get a win here, but we'll have to wait and see. But the way the Lions been steamrolling people and the way they've been rolling, I'm probably with the Lions, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans, won the game, because the Texans do have the firing power to do it. And then you look at the Miami Dolphins and the Rams. The Dolphins have lost a lot of close games. Like the last 3 games they lost have been very close. They lost to the Bills by 3 points. They lost to the Cardinals by 1 point. They lost to the Colts by 3 points. You win those 3 games, you're looking at a different team right now. You win those 3 games, you're looking at a different team. You take those 3 losses off, you add 3 losses to your total, you're sitting at 5-3 right now. But they just cannot seem to close the game out. So playing against the Rams team that got back to 500, a team that's still gunning, still in the playoff race, and still within part of the division. I think they're tied first in the division. I think the Rams are looking to win this game. And they probably will win this game. Probably a very close one again, but I think the Rams win it. I want to pick the Dolphins, but the Dolphins just can't seem to win or close the games out. But yeah, these are my picks right here. You know, the Browns, Packers, and Raiders and Seahawks are all on bye week. My picks right here for week 10. Let me know down in the comment section down below what you guys think and what your picks are, and what's your record so far. I need to add my record all the way up. I need to go through. I usually mark them down? I'm about to go through and look at every video and mark my record down. I think I'm at a winning record. I haven't had any, like, I think I came close to losing. I did that 1 week. Not last week, but the week before last, I think. But I think I have a winning record still in my game picks. So yeah, leave your stuff down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.